Hello, my name's John, and I work with Renegade Insulation and Guttersmith Rain Gutters. Briefly going to speak today about spray foam insulation if you're not familiar with it, how it gets put on. This is just a very quick video for someone that's not real familiar with it. Um, we've been doing it for a while. We're very good at what we do, and so let's just take a quick look here. What we do is we take a roof that looks like this here, right, the bare wood, and turn it to one that looks like it's got all these marshmallows all over the place. This is called open cell spray foam. We use a brand called Henry by the Carlisle Company. It performs very well. It is a fantastic product with very low odor, cures in just about an hour. The application, as long as the temperature settings are correct when you're processing it, is absolutely fantastic and it expands perfectly. Before we begin spraying, we've set up baffles at the edges of the roofing to protect the foam from oozing out onto the eaves, and then we go ahead and spray after that. As you can see, this is from a pretty good sized project, and just to give you some idea, this is a 4-car garage over here. This side has a 2-car garage in it, and you can see the main center of the building has quite an elevated roof position there. So this is the underdeck roof, and you can tell by this scaffold over here, which I believe has 5 tiers set up. This is a good 30, 35 feet up in the air. So we definitely had, a lot of high wire act to do up there. We went with this rig to work on this job because it seemed more versatile around the property that we had to maneuver around to get to these two buildings. We do have other trucks and equipment that we can use depending on the job and the needs of the customer. And then, of course, most important of all, our highly skilled, happy workers. Um, I don't care what any salesman, any website says. It comes down to the guy that's actually doing the work. When you want to know how good is the job going to be done. And as you can see, this is not your average day at the office doing the kind of work that they do. And I give these guys a lot of credit. I know I couldn't do it. You're not going to get me up there. So to be up there, temperature, enclosed in the suit, wearing the mask. It does take a calm mind and a skilled, experienced person to do this and to do it right. But this is the result right here. At the end of the day, you have now turned this building into like a 15-degree cooler entity. Even without the doors and windows, the workers on this job were saying after we did this how much cooler it was, and they were like happy, like giving us all thumbs up. That was pretty cool, and I think it speaks a lot because many things are visual about a home. This is something you never see, but it changes how you feel, and that matters. All right, this might not be the best camera work you've ever seen. That's shame on me. I tried to do a panorama job on this one to capture the part that's over the platform area of that second floor in this, but it just didn't really come out very nice. This is out in the pool house, and the pool house has enclosed air conditioned areas and it has open air areas. So we had to create a barrier to separate them up in the rafters, and this is what we did. And so this is what you would have after the spray foam has been applied to the fabric and that barrier. Very nicely done, effective, very effective. And again, on the other side, you can see all the foam on the underdeck of the roofing, and that barrier now looks solid. And this is a more legit picture of the main under roof deck of the main part of the house. It's not skewed by any fancy photography. Nice job. Very nice job. This section is in the stairwell, and sometimes stairwells can be a little bit of a pain in the noodle because of, the varying heights of the stairs trying to get up in there. But these guys, again, did a very good job. And listen, I know I keep ragging on the guys, but in all seriousness, those are the guys you want doing it, the ones that know what they're doing. So there you have it. I mean, that's the quick and the dirty of it. Call us first. Let us do all that insulating. Have your HVAC and your mechanicals come in second. They can drill and fill, and you will have one very happy customer. Believe me when I tell you that years and years they will be saving on their energy bills because of this. And there's no better time to do it than when you have all this wide open. So I want to thank you very much for sitting through this with me. Hopefully it answers some questions for you. And if not, feel free to give me a call. You can scan the QR code, write down the phone number, or text me. Thank you very much and have a great day.